Hello everyone and welcome back to Goodbye Deponia. Last time things went a bit ploy-shaped and Goal unfortunately lies dead, her body there as if to mock us.
Wait! Stop!
It's too late, Rufus. You are right. There is no more hope.
No! Oh, crap. What do I do now?
Well, clearly we must. Well, a good starting point would of course be to clone something. Hmm.
If I read these gates...
Right, so things are not entirely empty, but somewhat empty. There's also a couple of lights there and a skeleton there.
Quitting time. What? Probably because the holes have closed up since the shift started.
So the holes have indeed. No, let's see, so we need something to punch fresh holes into the card. Hmm.
A vampire platypus. I've never encountered one of those before.
Well, I mean,
Can you
that's
punch this for me?
perfect.
Thanks.
Well, there's a console there. Okay, so the skeleton is Rufus, and those are the levels for, the raw organic matter, plus, of course, the nucleic acid, which needs to be synthesized from nuclear stuff. Right, let's not prod about with that quite yet. Instead, just let us clock out.
Congratulations! You set a new overtime record. To keep the memory of this grand moment forever fresh in your mind, you receive an amazing bonus, garlic. For garlic helps you remember, especially in old age. And judging by your overtime, you must be as ancient as the hills. Enjoy your well-deserved leisure time.
Garlic, well, I assume that's going to be used to unduly bother the vampire platypus.
Not a chance. It's totally rusted shut. It's just...
And if it's rusted, we'll use oil.
Maybe an idea. But this oil is too old. It's turned green. Ugh, and it smells disgusting. Nah, I won't even try. This doesn't smell any better than the other oil, but at least it's fresh. And what have I got to lose? There we go! It actually worked! This is incredible! Could it be that I have just discovered a way to make use of olives? Swillow Fizz. This used to be my favorite soda. I always liked how they made it glow in the dark. And it still glows when you pee.
Oh, Nuka-Cola. Hmm.
What's that popular saying? Beggars can't be choosers? Ha! I knew it. The protein gauge has risen, and so has the one for carbohydrates. Looks like they were roach eggs after all. You know what they say? You are what you eat. Salt, the spice of life.
Right.
I don't know. This seems a little off to me. Yeah, I knew something was wrong with that stuff. The gauge for minerals rose along with the water gauge. Ah, who cares? I killed 2 birds. Swillow. There were months when I... Oh, ho, ho. The... Hey, little one, are you hungry? Actually, never mind. Eat this. Adorable.
I have just stolen some eggs. Had Rufus not previously murdered dolphins and caused untold anguish to other animals, I might bat more of an eye, but currently,
And here's some more protein. Good thing there isn't a gauge for cholesterol. I don't know. Here goes nothing. Huh. The oil seems to count as fat. Lucky guess.
hmm. Right, well now, suppose we can clone something, or someone, indeed.
No way. I'm you more or less.
Okay, so that's what? Organon? Hermes? Rufus? Well, we need a bit of Hermes in our life.
Oh, rats. Stop!
Hey, what are you doing? Wait for me? Oh, damn it. Why don't you just let me go?
Now you know how it feels.
Yes, but what else do you want? You said so yourself. all is lost.
That's what I thought. But then I found gold. What were you planning? Can she be saved?
Oh, you know the girl? She fell from the sky shortly after you. There was a spark of life left in her brain. The rest was pretty much smashed up, so I created a clone, which survived long enough for me to perform a complete scan. Here, your lady friend can be cloned with this. Even though I have no idea what good it would do. Deponia is lost.
Just leave that to me.
Just leave it to Beaver.
It fits like a French fry up a nose. The gauge has started. Does that mean anything?
Yeah,
who cares? I'm
it
sure
can't
nothing
be
bad
good. No, it distinctly can't be good.
All right. And in you go. I'm gonna save you, Goal. What's happening now? Something's going wrong.
What are you doing?
One guess. I'm saving Goal.
But this won't work. There's no nucleic acid left in the machine.
So what? It worked for you.
Quick, abort the process. The pipes are overheating. The whole thing's about to blow.
No! Goal? Is that you?
She failed to mature properly. That's because of the nucleic acid.
Where is she now?
That pipe leads into the sewers under Portofisco. I'm so sorry, Rufus, but it looks like your girlfriend is lost forever now.
No, she's alive. I can still save her.
You know, I've still got some nucleic acid left. In theory, you could still use it to mature her. But what about Deponia? The last high boat could take off for Elysium at any moment. You cannot save Goal and reach the Ascension Customs at the same time. And even if you could, the Upper Ascension Station houses the Organon's headquarters. You'll never make it in there by yourself.
But I'm not just by myself. My Resistance friends are in Portofisco. I'll get them to distract the Organon, while Goal and I sneak onto the high boat.
And who's going to let them know? Who will save Goal? And who will prevent Argus from leaving on the high boat in the meantime? You can't do it all. There isn't enough time for that. There would have to be 3 of you. And even if you could...
Are you sure you really want to go through with this?
There isn't enough biomass left in the chamber for 3 clones. This way, at least I can serve one final purpose.
You're the ultimate cool guy, Hermes.
Let's not get sentimental. Have you got the nucleic acid?
Nucleic acid? Check.
Very good. Remember, it won't be cloned as well. Only one of the 3 of you will have it when the process is finished.
Don't worry, Hermes. I understood everything. You can rely on me.
I only hope your construction with the sandbags is going to work. If the lever isn't activated...
It's gonna work all right. It has to.
In that case, let's not lose any time. 3,
2, 1.
Here we go!
Hey! It worked! Yep. What next? This is getting ridiculous. There must be a way for us to agree, but you two are just too stubborn. Stop repeating everything I say! This sucks! I can't hear myself think! Which one of me is the real one? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-boo! Ha! Kiss my nuts! One of you two needs to get... You do it, huh? Why me? I'll head to the Organon headquarters and delay the high boat's launch. I said it first. No, I did. I'll go down to the sewers and rescue Goal, but that's my job. No, it's mine. I'll rescue Goal. I've got the nucleic acid. No, I've got it. But Hermes gave it to me. Why don't we have a look? One of those two half. But which one? Oh man, I wish, like, by means of a cool new
A cool new... No. Aha, there we go.
Hey, I knew it! I'm the one with the nucleic acid, so I'm the one who gets to save Goal. I knew it! I guess this means I'll get to save Goal. Not so fast. Hey! Hey! Ugh!
Wow, Rufus a clone? Wow, well, what do you know now? That's mind-boggling news, but I'm sure you can cope. Just put on your slickers and hitch up your knickers, for once more there flickers a speckle of hope. Well, things do look black, you need someone to check on the bulbs at the tunnels, and if by hap it turns out to be a cloning lab, you can prep for a quantum step. For 3 times the Rufus is 3 times the jab.
Huzzah, 3 times the crap.
No, damn it, it's jab. 3 times the jab. Oh, wow.
Goal? Is that you? Man, it's dark here. Psst. Goal, we have to be careful. Who knows what sort of dangerous beasts are lurking in the dark? Please be very, very quiet. After all, we must assume we're surrounded by evil, people-eating monsters. No, please, don't! Shh. Quiet. There's something growing there. Some kind of moss or brush. Here we go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up the dangerous beasts!
There is some kind of brush there, and I'm just going to put this out there. If this turns out that I've been pulling some sort of dangerous monster by the short hairs, I would not even be surprised. Not really. Oh.
This is dry, long, and thin. No doubt about it. It's the plot of Secret Files Tunguska. Or a low-hanging branch. Either one.
I actually have Secret Files Tunguska in my games library.
Yikes! Not so loud, Goal!
Still to play it, so I can't verify if it in fact is thin, dry, and in many ways like a branch. Right, well, doesn't seem to be a lot we can do there.
Do you have a problem, bozo dear?
No. Thank you, Mrs. Mook.
Let the boy do his business in peace, woman.
Oh, I thought he needed help.
I'll manage. It's just...
You're afraid, aren't you, Sonny?
Yes. Of going party?
No. Of the end of the world, you moron!
No. It's just... it doesn't matter.
Don't even think about it.
Ah!
Yoo-hoo! You weren't expecting that, were you? Boy, you've really got a lot of... cheek. Hey! It wasn't exactly
seems to
pleasant
me-
for me either.
Seems to me the help Bozo needs is of the professional variety. Right, well, let's meet the Moogs.
May I bother you for a moment?
Huh? Oh, look, Mook! It's Baby Bozo!
Nonsense, woman! That's not Baby Bozo! It's just a stray hobo!
Is it now? So why do I think it's Baby Bozo?
Because you're old and senile.
Excuse me? I hate to interrupt you, but, what are you doing here in the middle of a war zone? Don't you know what's going on around you?
Are you still talking to that hobo woman?
I'll talk to whoever I please.
What does he want?
He wants to know what's going on here.
Well, tell him that nothing's happening here at all these days. At least not since the Organon retreated.
You can tell him that yourself. I'm not your secretary, you know.
Yeah, I'm looking for the resistance camp.
Tell him we're not buying anything.
The young man is looking for something, Mook.
And so he asks you of all people. You never know where you put anything.
Ah, at least I still have my manners.
Oh, if you really had any manners, you'd take care of your guest.
Oh, the hobo. I almost forgot about him.
Tell him that if he absolutely must go around panhandling, he should try the resistance instead. Their camp is just down the stairs and across the square after all. Those people at least know how to keep order.
Do you know what's up with Bozo?
Oh, so you're a friend of Bozo's?
Nonsense, woman. Bozo would never be friends with some random hobo. That's because, unlike you, he has a handful of brain cells left, even if he doesn't act a part at the moment.
He's depressed, Mook.
Oh, of course he is. He's got no job, no girlfriend. The world is coming to an end.
He does so have a girlfriend. Her name is Bambina, and she lives in the floating black market.
If she contradicts him as often as you do to me, I can surely understand why he moved back in with his folks.
Ah, just forget it. This is too crazy, even for me. I'm leaving.
You know, I think you were right, Mook. He was a hobo after all.
That's what I said, woman. But you never listened to me.
Bozo has a ninja in the family. How could he hide that from me? After all, it was a lot of work cutting the ninja detector out of that issue of Craftolino. When this outfit grows up, it wants to be an astronaut, so it can keep up with the other two. I'd make a great fireman. Epic water fights, fire production measures, and throwing cats out of trees at people in danger. Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine Rufus is entirely correct with his assessment of what firemen do.
My dearest Honey Bunch, I wish you were here with me. What a cheesy opening. That's gonna cost him some points in my online review. Well, at least we're getting to some action next. Service at the front doesn't seem to be good for my health. To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine, and in the next few seconds I will arg. All my love, your Papa Bozo. P.S. Watch out for the mailman. I think he is secretly using our bath. At any rate, I found underwear with his name on it on top of the toilet tank. Huh? What's going on here?
Oh, look, Ralph. Grandpa. We have visitors.
Oh, then I better put on my pants, huh?
Yeah, that's funny.
Are you a friend of Bozo?
Nonsense. Bozo doesn't have any friends.
I mean that gifted tinkerer he talks about.
Yep, that's me, Rufus. Where is the old pirate?
Pirate? That chump?
Chump. Brilliant.
Bozo is upstairs in his bed.
Crying like a little girl.
Speaking of which, can somebody get me out of here for crying out loud?
Nice job.
Isn't that weird?
What are you doing here anyway?
Oh, just hanging around.
And you're really Bozo's grandpa?
I've wondered that for years, but my doctor refuses to conduct a grand paternity test.
So, you must be Bozo's mother, right?
Guess again.
His aunt? His wicked stepmother? A burglar? His parole officer?
No.
His grandma? His food taster? His sister? All of the above?
Wait, what was the second to last thing you said?
His sister?
Oh, Rufus, you sweet talker.
Yeah, why?
I'm his mother, of course.
What? But
you're welcome to call me Mama. As in, come to Mama.
what's wrong with Bozo?
Oh, Rufus, I'm at my wit's end. He's been like a different person ever since he came back. The boy won't eat, he won't talk. And not even his beloved Fifi Fairy Frills stories cheer him up.
Fifi Fairy Frills. I'm gonna make...
You're such a nice young man. I wish I had a son like you.
I'm gonna make Bozo...
I...
Do you know the way to the secret rebel camp?
But of course. It's down the road, across the square, then straight on. I sometimes bake muffins for the young soldiers.
And then she uses them to lay a trail from the camp gate to our house.
Can you tell...
Of course.
Watch yourself, Rufus.
No, don't. It's not a can. It's just a tin box where we keep the family photos.
Get out of here, Rufus.
I had no idea he's the spitting image of Bozo.
He sure is. And dribbling, too.
That's because all male bozos have an exceptionally full head of hair. As soon as I start breastfeeding them, it grows like crazy.
Maybe you should use your breast milk as a... Just a minute. What was the secret ingredient to your special shampoo again?
Well, that's a secret.
Did you know that Bozo has a girlfriend?
Really?
Yes. Her name is Bambina. She owns a weapons shop in the floating black market.
Did you hear that, Grandpa? Bozo has a little lady friend.
What? That wimp? I'll only believe that when I see it.
Yes. It's really hard to imagine. He's always been so shy. When I gave him the talk about the birds and the bees, he wouldn't leave the house without a beekeeper's hat for weeks.
Maybe we...
After all...
At least not now that the mailman is stuck in the window.
I thought that...
So it was until recently. But under the command of the new general, the resistance has recaptured the city.
New general?
Oh, you haven't met the general then?
I didn't even know we had ranks.
Right.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'll dig out some photos from Bozo's ballet lessons.
Well, I of course appreciate the familial. Well, families are the worst, aren't they? They, for some reason, they love you and then they pull out some embarrassing crap from your past to show to whoever you bring home. Just whoever. Which, yeah, it's all strange. It is all very, very strange. Hmm. Right. Let's check to make sure we didn't.
I would look absolute as long as... Fire! Fire! I'm on my way!
Hmm? Oh, look! Mook! Oh, that baby bozo is playing with his cousin Dave.
Nonsense. That isn't Baby Bozo. It's a wandering hole.
Oh, no, I knew.
Is that really? All right.
Hmm? Oh, look! Mook! Oh, there's Baby Bozo! Well, Baby Bozo, would you like another caffeine lollipop?
You shouldn't give the baby caffeine lollipops, woman. He'll just take off again.
All you ever do is complain, Mook. The child has to eat. How else will he get to be as big and strong as his brother?
Oh, heavens above. I certainly hope the baby bozo doesn't take after that whiny good-for-nothing. He should take a lesson from his cousins instead. At least they've done something with their lives.
Don't listen to the nasty old man, sweetie. Here, you can have a caffeine lollipop from me.
Wow, that was humiliating, kind of like my school. I knew there was a reason I dropped out after the second grade.
Oh, a caffeine lollipop. Surely that can do no harm to a child.
Well, would you like a lollipop? Hey, who's throwing things at me? Hey, what was that anyway? Must be lying around here somewhere. Sweet. I would make such a great father. I wonder if there are any limits to my good nature. Huh? Where did he suddenly disappear to? Hey, that's not funny. There you are. Come on, bedtime's over. Rise and shine. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Go away.
But we need to get to the rebel camp. You have to help me save the world. Bozo! Oh, man. I like a self-portrait as a cash box. Yeah. What have we here? A doctor's referral to a therapist. Will you look at that? I've always known he's lost his marbles, so now we have written proof. Hey, Bozo, here's a letter from your...
What?
I mean, wait a second. Were you fond of your...
Very much.
Nah. In that case, No worries. I'm gonna take care of your baby brother while you're knocked out.
No!
Oh, don't panic. I'm good with children. I'm gonna teach him a few tricks. For instance, he could help me with my saw trick. Oh, come on. What could possibly happen?
Horrible things. Right, well, it seems like Bozo's whacked out of his mind pretty well.
Bozo!
Leave me alone.
Oh, good grief.
Right, well, we've got a referral to a therapist. Although, to be fair, with this family, you might actually need it. Bread wrap woman. No. I'm gonna go with a no.
Are you merely saying that I find it inappropriate for you to be selling rope directly next to my practice?
I don't know what you're talking about. I stock nothing but high-quality products. And with all due respect, your clientele seems to feel the same way. Since the Organon destroyed the facade between our businesses, my sales have tripled. I've never had a customer come back with a complaint.
That... no, forget it.
I just did.
I also talk in a very annoying but distinct way. No one in this game talks normally. I'm not saying I do, but Argus has that nasally no. And actually so does Cletus. The only one of the Rufus triplets that doesn't have that is Rufus.
Yoo-hoo! Good day to you, sir. Would you like to buy a rope? We have exactly the right rope for every neck.
What are the financing options?
A man with gallows humor. I like that. But we only accept cash, unless, of course, you're participating in our rebate campaign. With 30 points, you get a toaster with a fixture for the bathtub.
Nah, I don't really know. I think I'll take a look around first.
Of course. Take your time, and don't hesitate to ask if you need any help trying something on.
Velvety. It flatters the neck.
Well, the suicide merchant is way too happy about his chosen profession. I think the thing that really kind of weirds me out is how he sounds like he's getting ready to crank one out.
A whole cat. Well, if I can't get Bozo back to his old self with that, then I don't know what else to do. I have a doctor's referral.
May I see it? Everything seems to be in order. Please lie down on the couch.
Well, you sure don't waste any time. You could at least put on some romantic music.
Just lie down, okay?
All right, all right.
All right. First, I would like you to tell me why you're here.
So, I've got this friend.
A friend. I see. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He just lies around all day, doing nothing.
And, according to you, what should he be doing?
Well, something useful for a change, like saving the world, etc.
Saving the world. Don't you think that's asking a bit much of a single person?
Of course, it's practically impossible, but that didn't stop us before. We had many narrow escapes, but now, of all times, so close to victory, boom, count me out, nothing doing.
Well, I can understand your friend pretty well. He's under enormous pressure and probably scared.
Yes, naturally. That sounds like him. Black beard on the outside, yellow liver on the inside.
And quite rightfully so, don't you think? Save the world. That's a huge responsibility.
He can't split himself in three after all.
Exactly.
Unlike me.
As you say, he... say what?
Yeah, I was feeling pretty down myself when there was only one of me.
Whoa! Let's take this slowly.
Actually, that was mainly because of this stressful resurrection business. And, of course, the fact that I had killed my girlfriend.
I see. One thing at a time. Why, don't you just tell me a little bit about, yourself?
I'm plagued by fears of failure. There's so much left to do, and so little time. Even splitting myself in three doesn't seem enough.
But you still seem pretty relaxed to me.
Oh, you thought I was talking about myself. No way. I'm super cool. I was referring to the other two me's.
I'm afraid this is getting... You appear to be under a lot of pressure. But sometimes the best solution is to simply give up. Would that really be the end of the world?
Yes? Are you even listening to me? I'm afraid of transforming into someone I don't want to be. I last saw him yesterday when I brushed my teeth.
In the mirror.
Right.
And what's so terrible about him?
Oh, you know, Goal's ex-fiancée is an Elysian. A real sleazebag.
And you feel compelled to take over his role?
Yeah, that's the plan, yes.
And naturally, that makes you feel uncomfortable.
I hate this role.
You are tired of having to pretend.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, I'm impressed. Your use of complex metaphors to describe your inner turmoil is truly remarkable.
Yeah, what complex? But this isn't about metaphors. I'm talking about my evil doppelganger.
I see.
I was dead.
You mean you had a near-death experience?
Doesn't get any nearer.
What was it like?
Like a nightmare at first. Then, I remember a light. And eventually, I met my maker.
Really?
Yes, his name is Hermes. Cool guy, actually. Too bad he had to kill himself over me.
I see.
I often have the feeling that I don't belong.
Belong to what?
You know, everything. Deponia.
So you wish you were better integrated?
Jeepers, no. I just want to leave this place. Elysium is where I belong. Unfortunately, getting there is harder than I thought. At least as long as I'm trying to prevent this planet from being blown apart.
I see.
Napoleon blown apart.
I'm racked with guilt.
Does that have anything to do with the factor that you, killed your girlfriend? Isn't that what you told me earlier?
Nah, it's fine. I revived her. I'm more worried about her going down the drain. She's only a baby.
I see.
I could tell you about my childhood.
I'd like that, yes.
My foster father was the mayor in our village. At first he took me along to the city hall, but at some points I wasn't allowed back in because I accidentally declared war on the Shrapnel Coast. After that, I was mostly locked up by myself at home.
You didn't have a key?
No, I was still very young. But then, by the time I turned 4, I learned how to open those handcuffs using the underwire from Grandpa's bra.
I see.
Let's change the subject, shall we?
Do you feel embarrassed when you disclose all these things about yourself?
No. Why? Quite the opposite.
Well, you should.
I'm not...
You're expecting... If you have a hard time talking about your problems, we can begin with something else. How about a Rorschach test?
What? You're gonna lock me up in a shack with a lion?
It's an association game with cards.
Oh, a card game. Fine with me. But don't get your hopes up. I always win at cards because I'm the coolest guy there is. Much more so than my father, for example.
If you say so, let's get started then.
Penis! No, I mean, I'm ready.
So, what do you see in this picture?
Elysium taking off towards Utopia.
And that does not worry you? You know the rumors about the Elysians giving the order to blow up Deponia, right?
Do I know them? I started them.
I see. Perhaps we should proceed with the next picture. What do you see here?
Ah, a lovely glitter elf.
You what?
A glitter elf, you know, like in a fairy tale.
I see.
Was that wrong? In that case, I would like to use my lifeline.
This is not about being right or wrong. It's just that most people see something different in this picture.
Most people are idiots. They wouldn't know a glitter elf if it crawled up their butt.
I see. Interesting. Let's look at the next picture. What do you see here?
That's me saving the world.
Please be serious, will you?
Hey, what do you mean? You're the one with the funny glasses.
Right. That's it. If you prefer goofing off instead of giving me some serious answers, then...
But I only told you what I saw.
In that case, you should definitely leave. There is no therapy here for people like you. Maybe you should consult an exorcist instead. And
Well,
please
that's a bit
stay
harsh.
away from me. Far away.
Well, that was slightly harsh, but we have now discovered that Rufus is in fact totally bonkers, which actually wraps it very nicely up for this episode. So, thank you for joining me on this quest of revelations into Rufus's troubled childhood and psyche. Please join me again on Monday when we hopefully get Bozo back on track. I think Rufus might be something of a lost cause. But until then, ta.